Christopher D. Angeles of the Psychology of Self-Improvement. Today, we're going to talk about how to handle people. People do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. What it is that makes people successful, and I mean really successful, compared to you or me? Are they smarter or do they work harder? Are they a risk taker or have powerful and influential friends? It is said that hard work is the only route to success. Is it true? Of course, hard work is the very important factor and the foundation in building success. But hard work alone isn't enough. We see several hard workers every day, but how many of them are successful? Some are successful, but how many are highly successful? Successful people in our society know the simple psychology on dealing with people that puts them in the position they now enjoy and the excellence they deserve. It has been said that emotional quotient is more important than IQ or intelligent quotient in dealing with people. In the book How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, writes on people's behavior and gives an effective suggestion on winning their hearts. Most experts agree on the timelessness of Dale Carnegie principles, and the numerous books and seminars currently offered in the generally stem of, from the core of his teachings. The nature of business may have changed dramatically and continues to change. Yet, the basic principle of human interaction have in essence remained the same. Given the change in today's world and business environment, the humanity of his teaching are more crucial than ever before. In fact, there are a growing shift in the business world from a me-first attitude to a gentle environment of being nice. I won't go into details about the book content, but here are the main points it makes. The fundamentals techniques in handling people are: don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Arouse in the other's person an eager or want. If we criticize people or condemn, nilalagay lang natin sa alanganin yung yung kinalalagyan natin. It's much better for us if we tell them something, perhaps we don't have to complain. It should be better if you give them an honest and sincere appreciation. At the same time, as much as possible, don't get angry. Become genuinely interested in others people. Smile. Remember that a person's name is to that person's sweetest and most important sound in any language. Perhaps kasi minsan pag tinatawag kasi natin yung tao na hindi sa kanilang pangalan, minsan naiirita sila. It is better to call the person's real name or nickname because we show a very good respect for that person. If we're not going to address that person name, perhaps we are just building a wall or we're just building a situation na pwedeng hindi niya tayong pakinggan. So, it's much better if we will address that person in his name, not yung kanyang tawag sa kanya or yung bansag sa kanya. And another good thing is be a good listener. Encourage other people to talk about themselves. Being a good listener is one of the most important factor if you want to win other people. Kasi pag-handle naman sa tao is talagang mahirap. It's not that easy. But we need to build a character in order for us to give them an example and also to encourage them to talk to us because no man is an island, and encouraging other people is also encouraging ourselves. So, another guidelines is talk in terms of others people's interests. as much as possible, we need to talk about their situation, ano yung kailangan nila, ano yung kinagigiliwan nila, what is the best for them, what is really good in them. So in talking to them, uh, we're giving them an opportunity to learn more from them. At the same time, we're building this human relationship, because I believe that if we're not going to break a wall or something that interests them, it would not be a good part if we're not going to talk to that person experience. And another crucial thing is make the other people, or make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. Kasi may mga tao kasi sometimes na if ever na piniplease natin sila and hindi naman natin ginagawa to sincerely, it will show in our facial expression and also in the intonation of our voice. So, if you are sincere, if you are going to do to that person, mararamdaman niya yun eh. He will feel it, talagang mararamdaman niya kung if you are really sincere. So, another thing that Dale Carnegie is talking about is the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. If you are in the argument with other people, it's much better for us to keep silent and as much as possible, avoid any argument. Kasi wala namang patutunguhan yung argument. Even if manalo ka o ma-convince mo siya in your idea, doesn't work at all, or it will work not that way. Because an argument is just showing that your personality na kailangan maging ganito ako, ganun ako, which is sometimes is really sad. So, one way to show respect to people is to avoid an argument. And showing respect is one of the best things. And another guidelines that Dale Carnegie is shared to us is show respect for others people's opinion. Never say you're wrong. Kung sasabihin na mali ka, but pakita mo lang na nire-respeto mo yung kanilang opinion, and you are there to listen and learn something to what they are trying to share about it, but just respect and mararamdaman nila yun. Another guidelines that Dale Carnegie has shared to us: if you are wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. When you say emphatically, bigyan mo ng diin, show to it na talagang mali ka, and given the explanation for that, or given the character of that, mararamdaman ng tao na you are sincere in admitting your mistakes. And another thing is characteristics that he showed to us in order to handle people effectively is begin in a friendly way. So begin in a friendly way means we need to lower our voice, be gentler when we are speaking, and do it in a way that the person's really is listening to you. Because if you are friendly, syempre, people will notice that you are opening doors for them to begin a conversation. And another guidelines again in order to handle people effectively is get others person saying yes immediately, or in other ways or specific ways is give a concrete argument. If people are going to say yes to you, give them a very important argument, assuming that halimbawa if they are in a situation na very discouraged, what you need is give a comforting words na, for example, hindi naman lahat ng problema is nandun lagi. Encourage them that every problem has a solution, and by doing that, you're giving that person a way that reminding him that in every solution, in every problem, there's a solution. Another character that Dale Carnegie said is let other person do a great deal of the talking. It in simple words, this just like listen to that person. Don't argue what he's trying to say. Just confirm, and affirmation is very good, because if that person really feels that you are listening to him, you are giving him the opportunity to express his emotion. Another character that Dale Carnegie has shared to us is let the other person feel that the idea in his or her. You're giving a real comfort to that person. You're giving the opportunity or affirmation to that person that his idea or her idea is at the utmost respect on your opinion. And another character he Dale Carnegie shared to us is try honestly to see things from the other person point of view. A very good example is when you are argument with the other person is that in order to stop the argument, let him talk about his points of view and learn something from that point of view of that person he is sharing to you. And then from that point of view, that person will be able to feel that you are giving an opportunity to explain his side. And by doing that, you are showing respect. So another character that Dale Carnegie has shared to us is be sympathetic in others' person, idea, and desire. Assuming that a person is very problematic, nakita mong marami siyang problema. So, bigyan mo siya ng panahon to share his idea. Bigyan mo siya ng panahon to share his desire. And by being sympathetic with that person, you're actually giving him a comfort of emotion to what he feels. So, again, it is showing respect. And another character that Dale Carnegie shared to us is appeal to the nobler motives. When we say nobler motives, these are your philosophical views or what are the motive of the person, the motive of that person. So if ever that the motive of that person is really appealing, give him a sympathy or just give him an affirmation that his motives are going to push him on whatever is going to do with it, and andun yung comfort na yun. And then if you have an idea, Dale Carnegie has shared to us is that dramatize your ideas. When we say dramatize your ideas, show an specific example of your idea. If you have an idea, for example, that will solve others people's problem, for example, if you're going, there's a idea that for example, you have a suggestion for that people in a financial problem that in order to solve this problem is to save money in order for him not to be in financial difficulty. Give an example how he should be able to save or something for his present situation. And then another character that Dale Carnegie is showing to us is throw down a challenge, which means challenge that person. Give him a point of view that he needs to realize that without challenging his idea or motivating him to go on, he will not realize something. So this is the effective way on how to handle people. Dale Carnegie believed that when he wrote these things as a guideline, it is actually a character that will reflect upon us if we're going to handle these people. So the character is actually a showcase of who we are, of what we are learning. So when Dale Carnegie wrote this, he actually experienced all of these things. Though it is not actually, it is really difficult, but he actually began to notice specifically how he will be able to handle people from different culture, and that's what the greatness or awesomeness of Dale Carnegie. Now, in continuation of Dale Carnegie on the issue or the subject of becoming a leader, sometimes he says that how to change people without giving offense. So, a leader's jobs, according to him, includes changing people's attitude and behavior. Ito medyo mahirap to, changing people's attitude and behavior, because every people has his own opinion, has his own philosophy. But remember, if you're going to build a correct rapport with that person, we may not, although it will take time to change people's attitude and behavior, but by giving a concrete example on how they will be able to benefit from it, it's a worth of shot, or it's a worth of a challenge. So in order for us to change the people's attitude, Dale Carnegie suggested that this following characteristic. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. So if we're in our argument, we need to praise or begin honest appreciation for that person, even if now galit sila sa atin. If you begin with praise and honest appreciation, people will come down.